Okay, so here's math. Math, we are estimating sums. So estimating means to go to the nearest hundreds and then add. So you can estimate with tens. You go to the nearest tens. Remember, we talked about this in class, I believe. That magic number 5, right? So the hundreds is the same thing. It's a magic number 50. So if your problem is, let's say we are adding 340 plus 390, okay? And yes, I have lots of number lines here. Okay, so we've got our magic number 5s right here, or 50s, right? For each number line. So we want to ask, is 340 closer to 300 or 400? Well, if 340 is right here, so it's below the 50, right? It's below 350, so it's going to be closer to 300. Oh, geez, that doesn't look good, doesn't Mrs. Tune? Yay. And then we have 390, which is right there. Now 390 is the 50 or above, so that's going to be closer to 400. So 340 would estimate to 300 and 390 would estimate to 400. And then we would add those together and get, very good, 700. So then you're going to check your estimation to see if your estimated number is close to the actual number. So we have 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 9 is 13. Good, so that's more than 9. So we have to carry the 1, extra 10 to the hundreds. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus a 1 is 7. 730, would 730, let's see, where's my 730? Is right here. It's below the 50, 750, so it would be closer to 700. So that does work out. That estimate does work out. So that's what we're doing today. So if you want to make number lines like this, you can. If you have a whiteboard or a piece of paper or something like that, if it helps you, I mean, it could help you. We'll do a few of the problems together, and then you can do some on your own. So we'll do a couple more problems together. So we're going to add 140 plus 290. Okay, 140 plus 290. So if I look at my 100 line, you can also take a picture of this if you want to and use it. Here you go. There's all of it right there. Okay. So if I look at my 100 line, I'm looking at for 140 is right there. Well, 140 is closer to 100 than 200, right? Because it doesn't go past the 150. So that would be 100. 290 though, let's look at the 200 line. 290 is right there. And we can definitely see 290 is closer to 300. So we're going to go up 100 because it's above that 50 mark. So let's add that together. 100 plus 300 is like adding 1 plus 3 and adding 2 zeros. That'd be 400, right? So then we'll add our actual number to see if it comes close. And we get 430. And 430 is here. And 430 is not above that 450, that magic 5 and above. We go up 100, so it worked out. Okay, let's try another one. Are you getting this? I hope. Magic number 5. Or in this case, it would be magic number 50. Right? Let me write that. $50 and above, go up 100. 50 and above, go up 100. Okay, that's that magic number 50, just like the magic number 5. Okay, let's try another one. Trying to find some that would help you. Okay, so let's do 375. Ooh, 375, Mrs. Toon. Plus 242. Well, this one you're just going to have to look at again. We'd look at we'd round it to the tens that it's in, okay? So 375, let me erase my red circle, sorry. 375 would be about right there, okay? So it's above that 350, right? So I'd say we are going to jump to the next 100. And then 242 would be about right there, which is not above our 250, not above magic number 50. So we're going to stay at 200. So then we add 400 plus 200. Again, it's like 4 plus 2 plus 2 zeros, 600. So then let's add this one. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We have to regroup. And then 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Looks pretty close, doesn't it? 617. We definitely know that's not above 650, so it wouldn't jump up. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go to the back of, let's go to page 402 and we'll do number 2 together. So we'll do number 2 together, which is 206 plus 230. And we can also do number 3 together. I miss my big whiteboard. Number 3 is 173 plus 218. And we'll do number 4 together. Which is 194 plus 285. Okay. So, got them written down. So, 206 would be right about there. So, that is closer to 200 than 300, isn't it? So that would be 200 plus 230, which is right there. Again, closer to 200 than 300. So that would be 200 plus 200 equals, very good, 400. And then let's add it up. Add up the originals. So 206 plus 230, 6 plus 0 is 6, 0 plus 3 is 3, and 2 plus 2 is 4, and 436 does not, that'd be right about here, does not go above the 450, so it works out. Number 3, 173 plus 218. So 173 would be right about there. So is that closer to 100 or 200? Very good. That is closer to 200 because it passes that magic 50. And then 218 would be right about there. Is that closer to 200 or 300? Very good, 200. So again, we got 200 plus 200 is 400. And then let's add up. Sorry, I'm taking my little dots off. Clean up my board a little bit. So then let's add it up. So we have 3 plus 8 is 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. We need to carry that 1. Carry the 10 over. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus another 1 is 9. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. Well, is 391 closer to 400 or 300? 391 would be right about there. Yep, closer to 400, so that works out. Okay, let's try one more. 194 would be right about there. Is that closer to 100 or 200? Very good, 200. And 285 would be right there. Is that closer to 200 or 300? Very good, 300, because it goes past that magic number 50. So 200 plus 300, right, 2 plus 3 is 5, and add the 2 zeros. So we got 500. So let's see if this works out. 4 plus 5 is 9. Good, we don't need to regroup. 9 plus 8, I know 8 plus 8 is 16, and 9 is 1 more. So if I add 1, remember those doubles plus 1? That's where this comes in handy. So 1 more than 16 is 17. Doubles plus the 1, plus 1 extra, because it's a 1 extra. Then we need to regroup that 10 to 100, and we have 1 plus 2 is 3, plus another 1 is 4. We get 479. Well, 479 would be right here. Is that closer to 400 or 500? Very good. It's past that magic 50, so it's closer to 500. So those all work out. So that's how you do this. Let's look at number 10. Number 10 says, let me erase these. Amy chose 2 of these numbers to add together. She estimated the sum to be about 300. Write 2 numbers that she might have chosen. So we need to find 2 numbers that would equal out to 300. So we have 127, and we have 231, and we have 106, and we have 182, and 218. Okay, so we got those. Now, we need to find what these estimate to. Okay, so 127, does that go, 127 would be right about there. Does 127 go above or below that 50? It's below. So 127 would probably equal out to, would estimate to 100. What about 231? 231 would be right about there by the 230. Below or above that magic number 50? Below. So that would also estimate to 200. 106. Ooh, way there. Closer to 100, right? Very easily close to 100 than 200. Okay, 182 would be right about there. Is 182 closer to 100 or 200? Very good, 200, because it goes above that magic 50. And then 218 would be on right about there. Is that closer to 200 or 300? Very good, 200. So can you do this above your numbers? Yes, you can. Yes, of course you can. You do whatever you need to do. So then we need to pick two numbers that would equal out to 300. Well, I would pick one that equals 200 and one that equals 100. And right, so you could do 231 and 127, or 231 and 106, or 182 and 106, 182 and 127, or 218 and 106, or 218 and 127. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you can write what they would estimate to, and then pick the two that would estimate to 300. Okay, and you also need to do p.401-402. Okay, if you have any problems with this, go ahead and email me and we can Zoom and I can help you out. Okay, have a good day.